As I've alluded to in my review of the 7 Habits of Highly Successful People, Stephen Covey has written an upgrade book about the additional habit number 8. Find your voice and inspire others to find theirs. Again, this is something highly successful people do consistently. Let's dive into what Covey calls the 4 intelligences by taking a subjective look at what is commonly referred to as the rat race. We're the average employee and we sit in an office chair all day. So let me cross that one out. Perfect. We're writing emails, scanning and printing paper, writing down notes, working in a Microsoft Excel sheet, and all in all, everything is said and done. We're supposed to do our step-by-step process until the shift is over. If problems come up, we're expected to solve them, but that rarely pays off. We know what happened last time when I tried to fix things while Susie consciously made an effort to have lunch for 2.5 hours. Intellectual. When's the last time my hard work was acknowledged? Wait, let me think for a moment. Well, I guess gratitude just isn't my boss's thing. That's what the money's for, as Don Draper would say. Oh, but I almost forgot. I get paid half the minimum wage because I'm an intern and therefore not as valuable as Christy, who's sick every Monday and reminds me every 5 minutes that she's got 20 years of experience doing this job, while I'm fixing the things she fucked up. Emotional. And if I have to do this until I'm 65, as it stands now, probably even longer, please just shoot me now. This is only going to get worse. Spiritual. Okay, Ninad, I get it, you're frustrated, we all are. But what does that mean? Why did you cross those words out? These 4 intelligences are heavily suppressed under the economic system we live in. Hence, it shouldn't come as a surprise that we are facing a serious increase in cases of severe depression and suicide rates when we deny our true nature. Being civilized used to mean something good. Now it's just an ad hominem to throw in for someone who's losing an argument. Like, how about you be more civilized? As we all know, as humans we're very susceptible to the influence of others, especially when they're trying to drag us down. You might be having a great day, and someone negative ruins it by letting their frustration out on you. It spreads like a disease, and so Covey lists 5 cancerous behaviors that inhibit us from greatness. Criticism, complaining, comparing, competing, and contending. And guess what? The office is chock full of it. Having a traditional job as your main income source is fairly common. But in today's world, we cannot merely rely on our company's loyalty towards us to keep our employment. Even more because those cancerous behaviors are slowly but surely making us miserable. We need to establish income sources and build or acquire assets that will soften, if not prevent, our fall from grace. You, I, and everybody else on this planet are able to discover our voice because of 3 gifts we are all born with. You are born with the freedom to choose. I remember learning about the Middle Ages in elementary school and how lucky I felt that we lived in an age where you can decide for yourself what profession you want to pursue. I read about stories of farmers who were born in poverty, without so-called royalty in their blood. They weren't allowed to become knights, pursue a life of luxury, and had very hard and short lives without many of the great things we all enjoy today. You may not be a privileged child of incredibly rich parents, but you sure can accumulate wealth on your own and live the life you desire if you truly want to. Plus, since necessity rules the world, those rich kids have no need to work hard. In a strange way, you've got the upper hand for not having everything handed to you. It's a blessing. And you were also born with natural principles like fairness, kindness, respect, honesty, integrity, service, and contribution. These laws of nature are what makes us human. They influence our decision-making for the better. And you were also born with the 4 intelligences as mentioned earlier: mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual. Each of them is unique, and yet they're heavily linked to each other and work best in synergy. You, like all the great achievers in history, can express your voice through developing your mental energy into a vision, through developing your physical energy into discipline, through developing your emotional energy into passion, and through developing your spiritual energy into conscience, which is your sense of right and wrong and your drive towards discovering the secrets life has to offer and sharing them with everyone else. This is what many modern-day masters, such as Gary Vaynerchuk, Tim Ferriss, and Seth Godin, refer to as storytelling. It is one of the most important skills we can acquire, regardless what human interaction you are indulging in, like dating, selling, or going to a job interview. It's finding your voice, learning to channel it in the most expressive way possible, and then getting others to find their own voice, which in and of itself is a very noble and selfless cause. As always, thanks for watching, and subscribe for my upcoming review on The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg. Talk to you soon.